Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I'm going to show you two separate battles I had in ranked battles tonight, and I'm going to show you how to make a credit in ranked battles, because I can obviously see that you don't get like a payment like you normally would in like a random battle. And then I'm going to show you the results. Well, first I'm going to show you the results of a match where I shot pretty much all premium, like everybody else is. I think I shot maybe I can't remember if I even shot a couple heat rounds, or excuse me, HE rounds. I might have. I can't really remember, to be honest with you. Oh, I passed my bedtime. Ugh. But anyways, so the first match I had was in my T110E3. Great tank, great armor, but in ranked battles it doesn't really matter because everybody's slinging premium rounds. So pretty much nothing. Well, you'll still get some bounces, but not like you would in a regular random battle. So in the T110E3, I shot pretty much like I said, all premium rounds, and I did a good chunk of damage too, 5,576 damage, and I got 3 kills. Knocked out their 113, knocked out one of their 4 E100s, and knocked out the enemy T110E3. So we did 5,576 damage, got 3 kills, and we got a base XP of 1,021. 16 shots, 13 hit, 9 ped. Sorry, guys. Oh, I mean to keep yawning. I know I should have went to bed earlier, but these ranked battles sucked me in tonight, and I wanted to do a video for you guys to show you, how you can actually make money on these ranked battles. Not easy, and you got to have kind of a, I don't want to say, well, yeah, you got to have one of the right tanks to do it in. So, T110E3 standard rounds are pretty good, and we'll kind of go over that. But we had 16 shots, 13 hit, 9 pen. It was a long distance. A lot of the shots were long distance shots. For more than 300 meters, 4,883 of that damage was done. So you can see, I'd say about 90% of my damage was from across. Oh God, I'm so sorry. I want to get this video out tonight. Otherwise, I'd have went to bed. That way, if you plan on doing ranked battles, or maybe you just might change your mind and be like, hey, you know what, I think I will do them after all. So anyways, you can see 90% of my damage was done at long distance. I got hit 5 times, 3 pen, 2 bounced. I did block 1,190 damage. I damaged 7, destroyed 3, and damage with my assistance was 387. Made 55,445 credits, but lost 42,630. Now, in a standard match, just a regular old random battle match, even if I shot that many premium rounds, you make up for it by the amount of damage that you do, and you get paid out more. I believe is why it seems like you don't really make a lot of credits in these ranked battles, and that's why a lot of people are losing so many credits. So that was match number 1. Match number 2 I did in my STRV 103B, tier 10 tank destroyer, wicked penetration, 200 and what is it, 280 some. Yeah, I got that one up. 308 standard penetration and 350 premium. So 308, you're like, that's pretty friggin' high. I mean, that's higher than most tanks get for their premium rounds. Bing, bing, bing. So basically, that's telling you you can shoot standard rounds and see what you can do. Oh, and again, I'm so sorry for yawning, guys. I really wanted to get this out there. Just, somebody might have one of these in their garage and just don't put 2 and 2 together. I didn't at first. I thought, I don't want to play this goddamn thing in ranked battles. And I'm actually happy. I've been playing it a lot tonight and doing really good, making actually a shit ton of money, or credits. So on this, we didn't do quite, what was that? The other almost 6,000 damage in that one. Well, 5,500. This one we only did 2,000, and we only got one kill. And you can see, I was fourth on the leaderboard with damage, one kill. And experience was 548. We had 8 shots, 8 hits, 6 pen, 2,087 damage, more than 300 meters, 55. That's strange. I wonder if I accidentally shot a heat round. I mean, HE. Does this? Yeah, it's got HE. From a distance of more than 300 meters. Oh, somebody must have only had 55 hit points left. That's all I can think of. It's just got to be. Oh, yep, right here. The IS-4, he only had. I'm like, what in the hell? He only had 55 hit points left when I killed him. He had 401, 163. You'll see I got squished like a pancake. The tanks tried crushing me. Actually, they did a pretty good job of doing it. 384, 374, 372, and 338. We actually bounced some damage there. We got hit 7 times, 3 pen, 4 did not penetrate. So it only shows 440 damage blocked by armor. So I wonder when you get shot with a heat round if it hits that grill up here, if it's not really considered a hit. I guess we'll kind of watch the replay and we'll figure it out together. So we had 7 damage, 1 destroyed, 460 with our assistance, and I only made 2,132 credits, but at least I didn't lose 42,630. So you can obviously see that this mode, ranked battle mode, does not pay like a standard random battle mode at all whatsoever. Not even close. I mean, if I would have done 2,087 damage, shot all standard rounds in a random battle, I probably would have made more around the lines, I'm guessing, of, I'll just throw a number out there that it's probably close to around maybe 15, 20,000 credits versus 2,132. So that's just telling me it definitely does not pay out like a regular random battle does. Ranked battles just, I think it's not really meant to make a profit. Which is kind of screwy if you ask me. That's one way to keep the game, this mode, likable by everybody is, help them make a damn, a credit off of your match, or be in the plus, not the negative or break even. So I shot, and they were all hits, and only bounced 2. So it's not like I had 17 shots and 12 hit and only 3 penned. I mean, all but 2 penned, and I only made 2,132 credits. So that, like I said, that's telling me it definitely does not pay out like a regular random battle does. So penetration on this is what did I say? 308. T110E3. Let's see if we can find it real quick. I think it's 260 something. Oh, 295. So it's still up there. It's almost 300. It's not 308, but that's very close to 300. Yeah, to be honest with you, I didn't really think the AP round on this was had that high a penetration. I probably could have got away with shooting just standard rounds in this thing easily. So if you got T110E3, the E4's got the same exact gun. Yeah, 295. So what you got to do is literally find a tank that's in your garage that's a tier 10 that has the highest penetration of a round. I mean, yeah, Type 5 Heavy's fun to play, but you are definitely you are not going to make. I'll take that back. I did do a match in this tonight, and I shot all standard ammo, and I made like I think 3,000 credits. But if you go shooting premium, you're going to pay 6,400 per shell. You are definitely going to be in the hole. Oh, geez. So 183, obviously, hash rounds are expensive as hell, so you'd have to shoot AP. if you got one of the new one of these little Rascoils, it's got like 258 pen. You know, that's plenty of pen to go through a lot of your tier 10s. The only thing you will have trouble with on this one is the Type 5 Heavy. I noticed even with premium rounds loaded with the Type 5 Heavy aimed at it, just kind of going, you know, circling around on its turret and the body of the hull of the tank to see if I get a green light basically saying, you shoot here, more than likely you're going to pen. I was getting orange all over the front of that thing. At least with the, you know, the moss, you know, you aim at these cheeks or that license plate spot there, it's still considered a weak spot, and you're still probably going to, you know, have a decent chance of penning. And when I was aiming at mosses with that same, you know, the PZ7 here, I guess that's what I'll just call it, PZ7. When I was aiming at the moss in the cheeks and the license plate, I was getting green. Versus when I was aiming at the Type 5 Heavy, basically anywhere in the front of this thing, it was coming back orange, saying I only had a 50-50 chance of penetrating it, if that, depending on the distance between that and me. The further away, the way less likely you are going to penetrate that. What I started doing at this thing, when I saw these, is just started slinging HE at them. You know, it's guaranteed damage. You might only do a 150, 200, maybe 300 if you're lucky, but at least you're going to pen it and do some damage versus bouncing all day long. But anyways, if you want to hold on for a minute, I'll go ahead and play the 2 replays that I had for these 2 matches. Just to give you an idea, if you have not done a ranked battle, just to give you an idea what you're in store for. A lot of people get really, I mean, they take this ranked battle stuff really serious. I mean, I take it serious too, but I mean, in one of the matches, it was the one that I did that you're going to see with my STRV 103B. Watch the text down below, the messaging where these guys are messaging. I mean, this dude was just going, he really takes his shit serious. He was calling people retards and everything. He's fucking just going off his nut. It was kind of funny, actually. But yeah, if you want to hold on for a minute, I'll have some replays for you. And so if you haven't done any of ranked battles, I'll give you an idea what to kind of expect. So hold on a minute. I'll be right back. Also, just give you an idea, I forgot I was going to show you guys this too. Like I said, if you haven't done ranked battles, give you an idea kind of what this setup is. I mean, you've probably seen a video on it, but I missed this new season or week started. Oh my gosh, what day was it? I think I gotta close this out, and I think I click here. Nope. Click here. Okay, yeah, it started on the 12th, ends on the 19th. So I actually missed Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. No. Thursday, I had one battle, and it was a win, and I got just the 1 star. And then I ended up, I had to shut off tanks for the night because the lag was so bad, it would have been stupid for me to try playing. So basically, I've played just tonight, the 16th, Friday. Even though it says the 17th, it's just because it just turned past midnight. So I played basically just tonight, really. One battle yesterday and the rest tonight. And I should have held that screen open. Sorry about that. So just playing for tonight, I'm in the 3rd league, which isn't anything phenomenal, but considering I missed, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, the first 4 days, and just got in tonight, I'm sitting in 2,840th place. It really isn't too bad, to be honest with you, considering, like I said, I've only really done this for one night. And, I mean, it goes all the way down to people that haven't even qualified into the 3rd rank. The first week I got into the 2nd. I was really hoping to be able to just give it my all and try and get into the 1st rank this week. But like I said, I missed the first 4 days. So You know, I'm happy that I'm sitting where I am right now. So it's not too shabby for one night of playing the ranked battles. So, okay. And like I said, if you want to hold on for a second, I will be right back with some gameplay for you. Alrighty, so here we go in our first match in the T110E3 on Lakeville. I'll go ahead and speed up the timer here. Basically, what I tried to do at first is get on the 4 road, the one that runs along the. Kind of speed this along, just to really kind of get into the match. Kind of set here. I was hoping what I was going to see is tanks crossing right here, but our scout there in the 140 didn't scout too far, so he didn't go far enough. Actually probably needed to go to that rock, right up here. In order to, get anything lit over there, which he didn't. So basically, I was going to start backing off and figuring, I'm just going to kind of pull forward and wait for a minute. Something's got to come. Something's got to light. And I saw him start to shoot, so obviously, he's targeting something. And then that's when I start seeing him pop into the city. And this is why you don't want to set on this side of the church. On the left side of the church there, you got to really watch it, because if there's people sitting on this side of the lake here, they just sit there and put a hurting on you like we did these guys here. So I've already hit that E100 twice and taken off half his health. And there's some areas that you are safe, up in that area if you're behind the buildings. I was kind of surprised that didn't actually penetrate the 113, considering it was a premium round. That's got like 375 penetration, and it just knocks his track off. I was a little surprised about that. And you'll see I get a couple sneaky shots here. Whoops. Well, actually, I think I'm going to take one here in a minute. Right where I was just aiming. Not a whole big area, kind of a sliver right there. But if you time it just right, you can drop rounds right in there on them. No one was brave enough to go around there, so just took a shot on the T110E3. And this guy was poking out a little bit. You can see how much room you've got to play with to pen something there. Not a lot. I was like, oh, please just pull forward. Hit the 100 and just didn't penetrate his front flat plate there. I was actually very shocked, being that these were all premium rounds, that some of these were not penning where I really thought they would. Shot in the keister, that IS-4. Almost didn't get the shot off in time. But I found this was a nice area to set back here and just pound the crap out of them. Well, I hit the E100 and take him out. The only problem with taking him out right there was he just made a nice wall for anybody that was going to go through there. Now all they got to do is literally, it's not going to let me go over there. Just go behind him. So anyways, we had one tank, I think it was our E50M, that went up valley, and myself and the 140, which I was kind of shocked that a 140, a medium, was sitting back here at base sniping. Just chai sniping. But, so yeah, we were a little bit shocked when all of a sudden, kaplow, here's 3 tanks that are behind us. And the problem you run into then is now you're lit for all the tanks that are down there that can now shoot you. And this kind of is what happens. And you'll see I'm getting shot in the butt and people are still shooting premium rounds. It's just, it's a simple fact that everybody wants to do damage. Just, I was very surprised that I missed that friggin' shot. Almost completely all the way shrunk in, and I hit the rock right there. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. But, everybody wants to get on that leaderboard and get, the most points and the most damage so that they get those bonds and everything. So you can see that I'm getting hit with a lot of heat rounds because anytime you get hit with heat rounds with this, the mod pack I'm using, it's got that color coded. Like red is penetration, green is a bounce, yellow is heat, or HE, either both of them. And you can see that I am just basically looking like a bumblebee. All around people were shooting at me were all premium rounds. You can see right here, heat, 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 heat. I got lucky and did bounce a couple, but it left me with all of 6 hit points now. So I was like, you gotta be freaking kidding me. Just sitting up here, sniping away, just doing the old chai sniping, and all of a sudden, basically lost all my hit points except for 6 in the matter of, I don't know, that was probably all of maybe 10 seconds. And like I said, it's because everybody slings, HE, or heat rounds, I'm sorry, not HE, but everybody slings, that round went nowhere near that 113. But everybody slings their premium rounds, and like I said, they want to get on the leaderboard and they want to do good and be top 12 on the winning team or top 3 on the losing team. And that I think it's an IS-7 there. Can't see he's moving so fast. I was like, you gotta be kidding me! How the hell did I just not even hit his gun? But the E100 was nice enough to start turning his turret, and it was good enough just to still get a penetrating. I was actually surprised it penned. But I must have got myself lit because I looked over and I'm like, hey, he's still aiming at me. But the nice thing was he was shooting AP. So he's obviously trying to make money, which AP at that distance against the T110E3 ain't happening. It's not going to go through. I give him an A for effort, but I was like, please sit here. Just sit there, 113. Thank you. So, I was getting some real nice shots in here. Basically just sitting back here. Now, if that E100 was smart, he would have shot me with a HE round. And, I mean, I'm pretty sure he would have done 6 damage to have knocked me out. But he didn't. This IS-7... I think he scoots back, so I'm able to get a shot on him if I remember right. I think I take him out here in a second. Yeah. Oh, low roll. Oh, no, 654. I'm sorry, that was a good roll. No. 750 is the average damage on this. That was 650. That was 100 to the low for a low roll. Well, I did get ripped off on several shots I've noticed. So anyway, that's... replay number 1, shooting all premium rounds. Now, if you want to hold on for a minute, I'll show you another match where if you got a tank that's got nice penetration like this other one, the STRV 103B, then you can, actually the T110E3 and E4 have great penetration too. I think it was 295 is what it was. It's 308 for the standard round on the STRV 103B. But if you want to hold on for a second, I'll go ahead and play that one for you. Alrighty, so now this time we find ourselves in Westfield in the STRV 103B. You can see where I was looking up there. I'm thinking, I think I'm going to go right up there. And I'll make the timer go ahead and tick-tock away real quick so we can get into the replay. This probably wasn't... Well, I could have picked a worse spot, but I mean, it wasn't bad. I'll say that. It could have been worse. The only problem with the STRV or any of them from the tier 8 to the tier 10, you can see this actually does move all right when you're in the siege mode. But the problem you run into is you have to go into siege mode and out of siege mode. And when I decided, well, it's time for me to run, I went to take it out of siege mode and it was too late. They were on me like a fly on crap. And they ended up pinning me and smashing me, and basically they rammed me to death. I mean, they did get, I believe they did shoot me too, obviously, but um, yeah, it wasn't pretty at the end of this match, and you'll see what I'm talking about. I do like the STRV family. If you know, if, I got a nice shot here on this STV one. Um, Now I got lit because I'm not in a bush, so this is where it can get real shaky because this is what I was trying to tell you before. If you look at this, I don't know, I'm not going to be able, now to me, I'm in this. Let's go back into it. So this is what I see. You would think you're plenty safe, but you are so far off. I mean, look at, I don't know if I can go all the way back to him back here. I'm not going to be able to even see me at that distance. But, no, we're way up there. We're space tanks. So as you can see, just, back on up a little bit here, you would think you're safe, but you can see that you are not even close to safe. Your butt's way up in the air, and they can still hit you and pen you from that distance. Or, I mean, from this, even though it looks like, in my mind, I'm safe. They can't hit me. But obviously you look, and they can. So the nice thing is, with this one, with the B, you've got this shield, and if they shoot heat at you, it stops it from damaging you and just peters out when it hits that. Oops. Trying to get back in the tank now. Let me see if I can do this. That's the only thing when you use a mod to zoom out like that. It takes forever to zoom back in. So now the position I'm in right now is not the best in the world. Just obviously due to the fact you can see I'm kind of cramped because if I go up one way too far, it ain't gonna end well for me. Some of these shots I was taking, like on that IS-4 there, I was surprised that not the one that actually just penned him, but the one before that, I was surprised that it didn't pen him. I must have shot a little too high, and you can see they're trying to get shots at the butt of this tank or this TD. That's why you see the rounds hitting the dirt because they're trying to shoot it in the keister. Like I said, in my mind, I'm safe, but obviously you're not. The rear of this is sticking in the air. And that's why you saw those rounds flying up, in this area because they obviously were trying to shoot this in the butt. See, and this is where it can, I mean, you pull up here and you can get just whacked. And it'll be game over really quick if, there's like 2 or 3 tanks there and they all hit you at once. So far, I've been lucky with the STRV 103B and the 1030. I haven't been caught on fire in those, but the STRV S1, I got shot by IS-6, and it caught me on fire. So basically, I was pretty much can say one shot because he hit me with one shot. So I got the 375 or 400 damage, but then he lit me on fire too, and then I burnt the rest of the way because I had food in the thing versus a fire extinguisher. Not a bright move. So I carry fire extinguishers in these things from now on. So I'm thinking to myself, it's time for me to scoot. There's nothing that I can do to, all the friendlies there are dead now. Now that was a Yagzella, and he hit me. Actually, he shot me with an AP round. Crazy. It hit right here, you can see. And, huh. Oh, he knocked my track off. Maybe that's all he did. I can't believe that's all he did is knock the track off. Interesting. I thought he shot me with a heat round for a minute there, and that's why it made that loud boom and no damage. But apparently not. So anyways, what I was saying is once the tanks that were up in this area, right about where these tank destroyers are, in that area where they were, once they got knocked out, I should have been already down that hill, or on my way down that hill. I made the mistake of seeing the Yagzella thinking, well, he's got, 18-second load time. I can put like 3 shells in him to his one that he just shot me and missed or knocked my track off. So I thought, at least, I'm going to try and get some more damage here. We end up winning this match, I believe, but, all the damage helps, especially when you're trying to get as much damage as you can. And I've only got, 1,100, well, now 1,523. Oops. Sorry about that. I meant to turn it. That's what I wanted to show you. All right. Well, the yellow part, I was just shot by the IS-4 with a heat shell, and basically what happens is this grate, or whatever you want to call it, um, it detonates on that, and as you can see, it shows as being blocked because it can't pen through that because it detonates on the grate or metal or whatever you want to shield, whatever you want to call it. So that's the nice thing was kind of what I want to point out to you. If somebody's shooting heat at you, a lot of people know not to shoot heat at these things because of that, but obviously the IS-4 didn't get the memo. So this is where I get squished to shit. My track's off. I'm getting just tore the hell out. And this is what I mean. I literally went from full health to dead in about 10 seconds due to the mistake I made not getting out of there soon enough. I should have exited left once the friendly tanks were in this area right here where these TDs are. Once they were knocked out, I should have been down that hill or heading down that hill. I didn't. I stuck around, got a little bit greedy trying to get more damage on the Axella or any shots that I could take. There's a better idea of what happens when you get hit with a one of those heat shells. You can see that's what it looks like from the front where it hit right here. It detonated, and you can see like the remnants of the shell. It didn't penetrate or anything, obviously, because it died when it hit that there. But yeah, I should have been down the hill, or like I said, starting down the hill when the tanks, where those tank destroyers were in that area, should have been gone. Like I said, I didn't, and I paid for it dearly. And you can see this IS-4, those two IS-4s pancaked me, and he did 74 damage. He did 8. He did 40. They had a lot of damage just smashing into me. The sides and rear of this, the armor's 30 millimeters thick, so it's easy to just clobber the thing. Yeah, we go on to win this match actually, but just wanted to give you an idea. If you haven't done one of these matches yet, what you're in store for. And what you can do to try making a credit or making some credits versus losing credits match after match. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please click the like button down below and subscribe to the channel. And you guys take it easy, be safe, and maybe I'll see you on the battlefield, possibly in ranked battles. If you see me, though, be nice. Don't shoot me. You guys take it easy, and I will talk to you later.